Where does this passion that you and your father have to grow the game of golf in Mexico?
For me and my family, golf is number one sport. It is what we love. It is what we play.
32-year-old Benjamin Salinas is the CEO of TV Azteca, the second largest television station in Mexico. Salinas says that of the roughly 230 golf courses in Mexico, only one is truly public and affordable.
That's the number one issue here in Mexico. And to get past that, we need public golf courses.
There are no muni golf courses that you can play like for $20 or $10 if you're a resident. We don't have that system.
Lack of access to quality golf instruction is another issue. Unlike the PGA of America, which educates and trains its more than 28,000 members to become golf professionals, Mexico has no such program.
Most of their pros at the resorts actually are from other countries. Typically a pro down there, a local pro, has just worked his way up from the caddy ranks and made his way in.
We're a million years behind the U.S. The instruction part of my club was very, very limited, if any at all. I sat down and watched the better golfers, and I would just sit and watch and, just kind of pay attention how they do it, and then I would go and try it myself.
In 2015, Agustin Pizza started a program called Primer Swing, which partnered with a local boys and girls club in Tijuana to introduce children to golf. Pizza, a golf course architect with no background in instruction, called upon his friends for favors and committed hours of his personal time and money.
All of a sudden, there was 25 kids that signed up for the class. So I was very excited that a lot of people really came up and said, hey, let's start doing this. We love the idea. But it was a huge challenge because there wasn't any money coming in.
Pizza contacted the Mexican Golf Federation for support.
The support was kind of like a thumbs up, good work, but that was basically it. Speaking to the general manager of the federation, he told me, Agustin, I know you've been knocking on our door for the past 6 years and seeing how we can work together, but I gotta tell you the truth, it's not in our scope of work.
His story is emblematic of the lack of infrastructure and organization of golf in Mexico.
We have so many people with so much potential, and there is so much money to basically do anything we want. The hard part is getting a good group of people to work together and make it happen.
Mexico is not alone in that effort. In 2014, Augusta National Golf Club partnered with the R&A and the USGA to create the Latin American Amateur Championship. In 2012, the PGA Tour launched the Satellite Tour in Latin America. This is really the next frontier for golf, and everybody who wants to grow the game is looking at this as somewhat of an untapped resource.
In Latin America, the game of golf is just starting to grow. It's just skyrocketing in some places.
And now to bring a World Golf Championship to Mexico and Mexico City, we think it's critical. There's a lot of opportunity for the game and for the PGA Tour in the future.
The Salinas family plans to build on that current momentum. They are in the early stages of mobilizing leaders in business, golf, and government to develop, fund, and oversee a nationwide junior golf initiative similar to the First Tee program in America.
This would be like starting golf almost in the U.S. 100 years ago. I think we got the right formula going. It's a very daunting task, and we're starting a new industry, basically.
This was not a program to start tomorrow and have results by the end of the year. There's no way.
What gives you the confidence that this can work?
If you say I'm confident, well, I'm not really confident. I'm just doing my best here.
That honesty reflects the size and scope of their challenge. But the Salinas family is betting big on growing golf in Mexico. They are funding this week's Mexico Championship largely on their own, without a title sponsor. This tournament is their first visible step forward, and their mission is simple.
Once the kids get to see these players, and us to build the hero figures, if one kid could go and play a round of golf with his friends, that's it. He'd be hooked for life.